ki khubor ka bate si TV. Lawan Rashapi taka Frank Motors. Booking open for the new Nexon. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
Shillong, it's been too long. It's Ronan Keating and I am coming back to India. Finally, I will see you there at the Cherry Blossom Festival, November 19.
The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. It's the way you make me feel. It's better than I've ever known.
Ki sang balang baper ki budon hapok shatri jong North East Student Organization ki bakan thup ya ka KSU ka JSU ka GSU ka HNYF ka RBYF ka Hito ka Shillong Manipur Students Union ka Kuki Students Organization Shillong ka Naka Student Organization Shillong ka Shillong Socio-Cultural Assamese Students Association ka Mizo Student Union Shillong ka Twipra Student Federation Shillong ka Arunachal Pradesh Union Shillong ka Mara Students Organization mat ka Lai Student Association ha ka khandai tarik unai wing arjar pholai kila penlong da ka Ïakhih ka bajajai hapo ka Jingalam jong chairman uba Samuel B Jarwa dak basong kalan mengor hakmat udurmat jong im tirot sing hamadan yerong heb lai mkra Shillong ban penpau ya jing ngau si bat ki jing ngau khonyo halor ki jing bomla jong Sorkar India ban penkut no ya jing snam ha jala Manipur kabalane amtala jan nribana AA ka Neso kala penlong ya kani Ïakhih habaro kinong ba jong ki jala ka than satai lamingi ban pensngeu syakitendong skor jong Sorkar India bagan tuklari ka jing snam ha jala Manipur bat ban penkut no ya jing kan at apling jaj ben reu kuki bat ki jaj ben reu meitei khnang ba ka jing song suk song san kan wan phai byang ha ka te ka jala.
Sit here.
Both the community crisis is still going on, still 7 months, and the government has not taken yet. Not only the government, central government also included, they are keeping silent and not taking any action. Here I do stand here like to send a message to the central government. What I can do is just to send a message to the central government. I'm not in the place of Manipur. What I can do for them is to send a message to the central government. If they don't know how to solve the problem, I just want to tell them how to solve the problem. Just 3 points. Both the state and central government are silent and not taking action in the state. The situation has gone out of control and there seems to be not help to violence and class. Here are some things that need to be done for bringing back peace in Manipur. What Mara student or on behalf of Northeast, what we want is to bringing back peace and harmony in Manipur. Here are some things that need to be done for bringing back peace in Manipur. Point number 1 is we need to first listen to demand of both communities separately. We need to then bring them in front of each other and try to make things work. Point number 2, An amicable dialogue assuring both communities of their demand being fulfilled to be done. Number 3. A separate administration for both Kukis and Métis are to be made for functioning of state. Number 4. Equal representation of both communities in all aspects. Political, economic, and social to be done. This can be done by reserving 30 seats for Kukis and 30 seats for Métis for equally. This can be done by the people in the state and the government at level local, state, and central. The government has to be held accountable as to try to some proper action on the same. The citizens need to come together and help Manipur as much as possible. So as let's be united and diverse country. India is a secular state. There is a peace and religion. For the last, I do request to the central government, please bringing them back peace and harmony in Manipur.
We came up here for our Manipuri brothers and sisters. I address my words by stating that the government of India had failed us numerous times, not only once. They have always neglected our reason since from the past. It is really sad and disheartening to see our brothers and sisters in Manipur suffering. And the issue could have been resolved if the government of India have taken up immediate action. Our brothers and sisters would not have lost their life, their houses, and would not have suffered there in Manipur. We entrusted our government to take responsibility for our peace and order in every state, but they don't keep their promises, and we don't see any of the government taking up action against the issue that is going on in Manipur. Delaying in action can have a grave consequences, and we cannot let it continue anymore. We demand the government of India to immediately take action and to re-establish and ensure permanent peace in Manipur. It is now or never. They have suffered enough. I hope and pray that the government will hear our voices and will do the needful, which will be best for the citizen of Manipur.
The primary objective of any government is to protect the rights of the people, to serve the people. But now we have seen that the central government has not taken any positive steps to neutralize or control the situation out there in Manipur. We all know the conflict starts in May 3rd, 6 months have been passed. And even right now also many people, youngsters, young kids, all men, women have been spending a very, very sad life, so to say. There are thousands of people who have been displaced and they are right now confined in concentrated camps. More than 200 villages have been burned, uprooted, and more than 200 people have been killed. And thousands of students have been left astray. They are dropped out from school or colleges because of the non-functioning of their institution. So, even the situation has been up to the peak level, but the central government has remained a meek spectator. They are busy with certain things. They are busy with outside the state, like Israel has been in conflict with Palestine. They are concerned with all those external things, not concerning the situation out there in Manipur. So we are so shocked because of the negligence or because of the ignorance of the central government for not gathering the demands made by the citizens of the people living in Manipur. We want peace, but to let peace prevail, there are several situations that has to be met. There's so many complex situations happening in Manipur that this allows peace to prevail in Manipur. which I would like all of you to do a research on how peace cannot be brought into Manipur. All these things comes up, and all these things because of the underlying situation that happens in Manipur. Peace is not prevailing in Manipur. So for all this underlying or hidden agenda, when it is exposed or when it is solved, we hope that peace will be prevail in Manipur. As the previous speaker have already mentioned, if the central government is very serious or concerned about this conflict, they can control or they can neutralize within a day or also. This shows that they are not concerned about the life of the people in Manipur. This clearly concludes that they just thank the people of Northeast as second citizen. So what we are concerned is, especially the youngsters, the dropout students who are living in concentration camps, relief camps, who has a very bad life, where they have no more future. Not only in concentration relief camps, there are so many students who are dropped out because of the non-functioning of the state government. So what we really want is the involvement of the central government in containing and neutralizing the situation. They have sent thousands and thousands of rapid action force. They have sent thousands and thousands of rapid action force, but no positive result has been seen. No positive outcome has happened. So what we want is direct involvement of the central government. The Home Minister came in the month of June, and he has promised the community that I'll bring peace within 15 days. But it's already 4 months gone, and no solution has been made in Manipur to bring peace.
It is very fortunate that the Neso has taken this step to show the solidarity towards the Manipur, not just based on the particular community, but for the whole northeastern region. We feel the pain the same way like the other community feels. The other community feels maybe more or less, but we from the home state, we feel more. We feel sad. We feel so sorry for our brothers and sisters that we cannot do anything. But we can at least pray to God that these longings of peace be prevailed soon. But this peace cannot be prevailed alone by the speech, by such demonstration, but by our action. We have to let the government, state government or the central government must know that we are also a part of India. If not, then what are you doing right now? The brothers, the sisters, the mothers, the fathers, the small kids, the youths are being displaced. They are becoming homeless. No educations are given. They are staying in the relief camp. And it is not just for one community, for what the community is I'm talking about. We concerned for the whole Manipur. I am here, not just for Meitei, but for Manipur. That includes the whole of the religions or the particular ethnic groups that exist in Manipur. We really condemn the attitude, the behavior of the government, the competent authority. Why can't they solve the problem? Yes, saying is easy, we understand that. But there must be a solution. How long it will go on? Since from May. So shall we say this government is the competent authority? As my personal view, I should say no, because of their action. Come with a solution. Bring the border communities to a dialogue. It's the time for reconciliation. It's time for compassion. Not to blame one another. Stop saying the full parts from one community to another community and then burning the fire more. Don't put fuel to the fire. For all the communities, and I'm very much thankful today that apart from the weekdays, the busy schedules of a student, different dignitaries, different members are coming here to stand for Manipur. And here in Shillong, we are trying our best not to have any kind of violence. That is our promise.
And the citizen of the Northeast, we have to maintain this. Otherwise, revenge will lead only a difference between the two communities. We have seen in the social media and different news what happened in Manipur. But I won't pinpoint at anybody because we have seen how the Indian government neglect our Northeast people. If the Indian government want, within a few minutes, within a few seconds, they can change and they can bring peace into Manipur. But no, they have a big heart to pass the bill of the Citizen Amendment Act. But to solve the problem in Manipur, they didn't even want to raise this issue. So we urge the Indian government to look at this matter, otherwise it will turn ugly. So we are there for our brother and sister of the Northeast.
We feel very sad to see that our brothers and sisters of the Northeast region was faced with difficulties at this hour of time. We as brothers and sisters of the Northeast, we should be united. We should stand each other side by side, as we know that this incident that happened is just because of some hidden agenda from somebody else. We have found that the central government has been quiet with this incident. And in this few 2-3 weeks, you have seen that the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, is condemned with the incident that happened in Israel and in Palestine. And he doesn't say a few words regarding the problem in the Manipur. We hope that the government of Manipur should stabilize this incident, that no casualties, the minor, the old-aged person has facing difficulties from time to time. We hope that each and everyone in the Northeast, especially we will stand united, and we should pray that peace should be in Manipur and all in the Northeast.
The question that we need to ask is about the sustainability of the conflict. Had this conflict not been supported by this group or that group, it cannot go on like this, and it cannot sustain to such a degree and intensity. So there is a plan, there is the hidden agenda played by the political masters and the political parties in the situation of Manipur, that might be from the state of Manipur or from the central government. And we as observers to the situation of Manipur we stand in condemnation of whatever acts, be it the practical act of kidnapping, murdering, raping, and torturing and rendering people homeless, or be it the think tank behind the entire situation of Manipur. All we need to condemn once and for all. And at the same time, we do appeal that the right-thinking people of Manipur not to fall to fall into the trap of this communal mongering groups who want to divide Manipur, which is how Manipur as the situation as of now is already divided mentally. We don't want to see Manipur to be divided physically further. The issue that has ignited the situation in Manipur, as it is visible to all of us, we say that because the Meitei, they are demanding the scheduled tribe status, and the Kuki, they are demanding a separate administrative setup. But that is not the real issue. There is the hidden issue. There is the issue which is being played from somewhere else that has really prolonged and sustained the division and the conflict in Manipur. So, as a president of the HMIF, I stand here to condemn all activities, all atrocities that has happened, especially to the children, to their future, because a conflict-ridden society cannot do justice to the students, to the youth, to the children who are seeking for a better career for the future. And a conflict-ridden society, particularly a violent conflict-ridden society, is not safe for the dignity of the women folks also in that part of Northeast. So we condemn and we do not appreciate any such incidents or any such event that has taken place in Manipur. And at the same time, we put an appeal to all the right-thinking citizens, all the right-thinking people from the Manipur, the Meitei and the Kuki community to bring their minds together, because consuming ourselves by fighting among ourselves won't really serve us, because as indigenous tribal of Northeast, we have other enemies to deal with than dealing among ourselves. As indigenous tribal of Northeast, we have other enemies that we should look into as enemies rather than we consuming ourselves or fighting among ourselves. This is suicidal for the indigenous community of Northeast.
Step kidamdon kirurma kinohikai ikali bale yu baki siu bakani su kapalong yakom kadi demonstrate hakani ke jaga hakaba ka Jingjia ka Jingjia musnam ka jiang tempo jala Manipur handai senjam bakani so kasun kamne su kasien banangkong ka pamanta kasgi ila palong ka jingtham bumeti tipo khandara om tangkata kani su kala chupulong jinglang baper pan song perkhat yak ta ka Jingjia musnam ka Jingjia ok ka Jingjia dung ala amantong tempo jala Manipur om tangkata hali hadi Jingjia juga sambal bi jerwa nakalian kani su welej banju kejak tempo jala Manipur wan ya kendu ya kita prarulung lakilong ki Meitei ki Kuki idon lang ki perlok pada ina Kuki bagi Meitei kumju janman kapur ki jupan snong bak ngakwa mandong gi ka kaliang juga kisurung ka pakanisu berkuai kam sembiang kani ka siba mentang bat bisar mano bakla bat mano wadai ikamiang kani jaka perpensan jingdawa juno hadi gi yang kani jaka mentang kolong pan penren jaka Shillong snapjar ne kata ka silent attitude jongka Sorkar India lada ka Jingjia pitang jongka Sorkar India apo Shillong ta Narendra Modi yak Jingjia po Manipur kapani shai baka Sorkar India ka amin sim bandon ka Jingjia musnam jong kita kejat penjulung di po Manipur bakata kan angkot tahunte yurisi ka sapoi kapor Jingjia Assam Jingjia Tripura, Jingjia Nagaland, Jingjia Mizoram, Jingjia ru po ka jala Amerika ka jogi. Namar kumagalong kaman, lada ka Yilong kumi. Handru bunai kenti kilaya kita Jingjia unsnam po jala Manipur. jing syak penyak kelung kena kajing adum pet handai ni ipat taki bor sensar jong kesar dia la kalau henti po jalan Manipur ikiset kelut bagi lek makna ya ke Jingjia Shillong Juman kali kapan perkhat dak mo ipat ka jimut jeng perkhat yolese ka Sorkar dia ka don dak mo ipat ka thong ka jongka pangala bang ka don tak haidan aja jongka kuno pan penyak pat penmadan jengi ku kicak pentri dulu be iman po ka no dia pro Neso na kapor ngujukren ya kata common issue kita kinongsun kiba long saransar namta tak engineers community em po no is brokawai kita illegal migrants ban buai Shillong kano is brokawai henrai prena jinya tenti banyaki pandawa jik tak mechanism kuno do control di tak illegal migrant ba sosi kalong ik banban maka Sorkar dia katau kapat nakawai pat kaput kuno ban iding kuno ban injek kuno ban warna pat kata kajing ya bam pat jingong senam pedang juni gicak dulu em puno di isi brokawai pat kani ka peti isai ba kata ka kamperkhat pedang yole se jong Sorkar nanti pemilihan dia kaperkhat bangi ginon is ngimdai ginon India kani ka kren sai menta kamdai ka kren sai dulu kamdai mi kren mangi ngaso benong ka jingle jong Sorkar dia kapan palong pak kubur Ïakhih Shillong Juman kerujuk keren nak kapos kapor. Padahal lo kata kapanda nak kalian juga ni song nasim, bat Neso kajai keren, bat Neso kemak kami tak kini kasih bermentah handai. Menjadi pensau nak kapos kapor, pak kapor jika Sorkar dia lah adir palat, bahkan lei hindai kasih bandong, kadang kajingong bet tablet dan mebah. Rakam sungtu ia kata kasih bandong. Sorkar dia kacukren bahano is dibun taki militant groups nga iba ka kumulong mentang iba ka Sorkar dia hi kakwa papat kasusu ia taki sengking atia kanamnon kuno ipat kacai penri wanang perkhat kunta bagkum gini Jingjia kajian di pok celah Manipur telo kata kapentang maso bandang na kalian joloki isu ibu dia Jingjia bat kakubua ke basah kalau Sorkar dia akan benda jingong senam di Manipur. Kadang kat sekami cuma cina keren. Kas Neso kalau persang hai bor kalau acungka. Kalau persang ban persno ban keren. Bat kiwai bat arian tak dicek pendai hundai. Ngoi ban baka Sorkar dia ka persang pat dak kumbui baka snap jarjar. Kacindon kita disipai lagi pro wajar. Yole singla apa udah gilak di Manipur. Itek pun tak sudah pay drama kremle makanya kapan palang bat na yole se ka Sorkar BJP badan nanti po dari kaperkhat bat lese kadon pat dagoi bat semua beri uno pan sedang jak ta jimpan yo usnam para rulum bat kadal jin sedang na Manipur yole se kan sapur ter hawi pat dicelah po no is bro ko bakong kata nagaliang joki suhi dari na ingan na mala hukum kita akan siang kajala bi dijungi apor padanon di kedrom kandam lasdang ru badan jeng stu bakla apreng jungi prolog badai ki kuki bemetai hindana kalian joki isu ikentu banibur ke cepat jungi baka Jingjia pon Manipur udin kendok pula perut henti umdai ban perut yang dipo jala jungi bakata kadai kanuksa kemai kuat bakum gicak pendre rulum kebe emba syam pasak teknologi seberapa kawai, kathom ke bakhmatan kalong, datang ke Shillong kawai, ke Shillong supaya pak ke Jingjia buram makaliang. Ngembek sarut, mengkedak sarut, dia kata ke perkhat orang hapa dia umsna, namar ke Jingjia umsna makaliang, kenampoi siya kathong bangin ii bak ke Jingjia, coba cek perlu maupun ii sendiri, datang ke Jingsaki. Jingjot, datang ke Jingsaki, ke Jingliam, datang ke Jingsaki, Jingjia peput makaliang. Paghakom gani kasi nagalian juga seng isno ba asatri juga so ya jon rangka pangat jiram pa sambil di jerwa pagparo student organization padon asatri juga so in persang kala kayai kuno ya kepangilan ya keban pensno suka tu dia nama kacing yam tham tipo jelam Manipur kada jingam tham cung kita ipai dulu iba syom basa no isi brok kawai padai lo kata kabenta ba kadong Neso ka Shillong ka jam banta bat ni jual mer jumot bat ni jugun tu baka Sorkar dia kan melei lara kam lei kapani baka Sorkar dia hi bakan shot baka Sorkar dia hi kapa ading baka Sorkar dia hi babara bat ini jium senam henti pun celah Manipur mano banget panong bandru hunai kenti umla bantam ya ta jium senam lar kam don ni Asia dan dat spai ki suar kidon bakile kumpamala pangenam nget bakom kata bakita ki spai ki suar kidon la bantam hundai kadon ni sendat dero ka banta la ta jium senam henti kadang yajur kajigi ya punya henti kadang ya mi na kasngi sini so banong barok kajing pli kapan lech sekarang dia badai maka kumabak ni ya kajing dono mesti bayului kajing thotno kapule puthi kisam la puli khamtam kajing ya bakjing syak penyak dikulung kena bak barok pasong pom Manipur ka sobolong kada barok kajing siya Sorkar kam lei kadai ka Sorkar ni bapa bat ni Sorkar ni ban syam ni kajing pli
as Neso we feel that peace has evaded the state of Manipur. Now the question arises, who can bring peace to the state of Manipur? Well, as Neso, we've had several meetings on this very important issue, and we have also visited Manipur in the month of August, in which we have met the leaders from various different organizations, both in the valley and also in Chorachandpur, in the hill districts of Chorachandpur. We've also visited the relief camps in which the internally displaced people are being placed in these relief camps. And it's very sad, and we feel pity for the people, for the indigenous people of Manipur, that they have to stay to live in these relief camps, especially for the women and children, and also for the school students in which the studies has been affected. We thought that the government of India will take the initiative to bring all the stakeholders of the state of Manipur to the negotiating table so that an amicable solution can be worked out after consulting with all the stakeholders. But more than 6 months now have passed. We could not hear even a whimper from the government of India. There was a stoic silence right from the top officials of the government of India. As indigenous peoples of the Northeast, the government of India since independence, we've been facing only political injustice. We've been saying this again and again, time after time, generation after generation, that the government of India only gives us political injustice. But successive central governments, they have denied that they are giving us political injustice. There are many instances when we think of the northeastern region, we are being made to merge with India. Manipur by force was made to merge with India. Meghalaya, through the instrument of accession, was made to annex or to accede with India. And many other princely states and autonomous areas were made to merge with India. And we've seen the government of India using the draconian law, the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, against the indigenous peoples of the northeastern region. We have seen how the Indian Air Force, they bombed Mizoram during the rebellion in Mizoram. We have seen the security forces, how the atrocities they have committed in the different states of northeastern region in the name of fighting insurgency. And the government of India has done another political injustice, that is by flooding the northeastern region with illegal migrants from Bangladesh. And they even passed recently, in 2019, they passed a Citizenship Amendment Act in order to give citizenship to the illegal migrants coming from Bangladesh. All these are political injustice, and this inaction on the part of the government of India with regard to the situation, to the crisis in Manipur, is another political injustice in which the indigenous peoples of Manipur in particular and the indigenous peoples of the northeastern region in general have to face. While in Manipur, we met the governor, we've even submitted a memorandum to the governor, we met with the chief minister of the state, and we have submitted a memorandum to the prime minister of the country. But till today, it's very sad that the government of India has not taken any initiative. And on the part of the indigenous peoples of the Northeast, different speakers have called upon the indigenous peoples of the Northeast to be united. Right from earlier times, while living together, we have friction, we have disagreement, we have difference of opinion. All this is fine. We have differences, but we should try to solve our differences through negotiation, through dialogue, through a process which is peaceful. At this incident that happened in Manipur, we have consulted with all the stakeholders in Manipur, with different personalities in Manipur. They were saying, they were alleging that there is something more sinister to what that meets the eye. This is a very dangerous trend. This is a very unfortunate incident that happened in Manipur. And I feel, as Neso, we felt that the government of India has failed terribly to address the situation in Manipur. We have called upon the government of India to resolve the issue. But till today, it seems that the government of India is still turning a blind eye and a deaf ear to the sufferings of the people of Manipur. How long will this go on? How long will we allow this to carry on? The people, lives are at stake, loss of property, the students' career are at stake and being destroyed. One generation can be destroyed because of this crisis, but the government of India is not paying any attention. So Neso, with the support of all the concerned organizations, is demanding that the government of India should take the initiative to bring about a permanent peace in the state of Manipur.